like, yeah, so it could be perceived as like more rash and direct, especially if you're like slower paced. It's just like, okay, so there's something coming up, and there's an irritation, and I feel it, and I'm like, okay, I'm irritated, and I'm aware that I'm irritated, and now I'm like, I don't like that feeling, so I want to get rid of it. Mm-hmm. And I want to move on, and I want to like just have everything be eased out, because now I feel the energy is off. I feel like there's something like you're holding back. I feel like you're irritated with me and you're not expressing the irritation. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there like, this is all going on. I'm more hyper. It's not rash, it's a hyper awareness. I'm hyper aware of it all. And then so I try to move on, because I've been working on like not being rash or direct or trying to like get it out immediately. But then that's when it gets worse for me, because I'm like trying to like go at your pace a little bit, slow down, not do all that. And then something else will happen where you say, what? Again, after that just happened. And I'm just like, okay. Like, then I get more irritated, because like we didn't resolve the other thing. And not to say we have to like openly talk out and communicate and like get into it and like make it super deep when it's really not that deep. It's just, I think with me, I'm seeking like, I want you to, like, I know you're irritated, and I'm seeking for you to be honest with it. Like, kind of just be like, yeah, that irritated me, instead of, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think there's sometimes that, like, where I don't want to feel my own emotion of, like, irritation.
And if that's where you're at, I would like
but then
you to communicate it. Like, hey, I don't want to.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. When I'm irritated, I'm gonna communicate irritated. And the only thing that's gonna happen then is you're gonna get irritated. And then we're both gonna be even more irritated. And then
I don't think that.
I feel like energy just like it's like my irritation, then I'm passing to you.
Yeah, but I feel like that would actually solve it for me, because like, if you're irritated and you're like, yeah, that annoyed me, and then I'm like, that annoyed me too, then it's where like, we're okay, it's here, we're aware of it.
Yeah.
And then that's when we can say, okay, that was dumb, like that was my own personal thing, and then just move on.
If we get to that point.
Like, because I feel like a lot of times when I'm irritated, I'm not gonna like go off as you think I do. I'll be like, I'll speak like, okay, like, well, why are you questioning me all the time? And that, because I want like to hear it, and then, you know, maybe you'll be like, no, da. But I'm like looking for like understanding. I think I'm trying to seek understanding of the situation.
The thing that just came to my mind is I feel like perhaps like in our relationship it's becoming so much more evident than in most relationships, how we all create like some sort of understanding of the world or like perception and or assumptions, but in our relationship we tend to like either discuss them more, or they become more of like a roadblock, or like something that like stifles the relationship, whereas like in passing relationships it's like it doesn't really grow or fester into something big enough to really like, feel or
we've been friends for a while, and we've had a lot of stuff. Okay, so I have another friendship, and I kind of think back to like compared to yours, because we're both direct to the point, like, and with her I never run into these issues, and so that's why I'm like, why don't we just talk about it? Because with her, like, okay, let's say I do something and it's like irritating, she's like, that's annoying, and then I'll be like, yeah, but it was annoying because of this, and then she's like, oh yeah, but this, and then it's like over. Like, we're both like outwardly like, this is where I'm at, this is annoyed, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that. Like, that was a little like irritating when I did. I like respond better to like open, like, I guess direct communication. So I guess I am really direct. And then when it's like, when it's like, or even a friend being like, okay, shut up, Brianna, that's annoying. I'm like, yeah, I guess that was, or maybe no, like this is why I said it, and then it's done. But I feel like with you
for me, though, like, those comments don't make it done. Like, it depends. Like, it's up to me, right, if I let it go or not. But, like, maybe I assume that everyone will just, like, hold things in more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, and for me, that makes it done. But when it doesn't make it done is when we linger it on. So, like, if I'm with my friend and she's, like, saying exactly how she feels in the moment I say something that irritates her, I respect that so much that, like, because that's my way of communicating, that, like, I understand her. Why she's, I think I'm able to understand you better when you just say it in the moment, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, you just said it, and then it's good.
I think something that I have is, like, I don't really want to be irritated at people, or, like, I don't want them to have to change. So I don't want to address it. Like, I want to just, like, be fine with it, or deal with it, or, like, just let it go, or instead of just, like, have them change it, or, like, let them know that I'm irritated about it. Like, I feel like it's more like
I don't want them to change either, though. I'm not saying,
I'm
like,
not assuming that you're thinking
like,
the opposite. I'm just sharing
a
thought process.
I feel, it's just, like, I don't know, I feel like that's how you get passive-aggressive with people then.
Yeah.
Because you're acting like something's not there that is
like
there.
The one relationship where actually, passive aggressiveness comes up a lot.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't think you should, like, hyperanalyze and, like, make things bigger, and that's something I do need to work on. But to completely act like it's always just fine and, like...
It's not. It's not always fine. I tend to like breathing room. Not the app.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people like that too. Like... But that's where the slow and the fasting comes in, because, like, how much breathing room? Because you'll never get anywhere.
Yeah. No, that's actually a great point. Like, I started to notice, like... I think we've already gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have especially, but... it would drag out. So, like, today in the kitchen, I noticed, like, myself get upset, and, like, that would be a time where I would want to leave, but then feel like I can't, so I'll just shut down.
Yeah.
Or become passive aggressive. And then I noticed, like, I'm actually, like, not wanting to feel these emotions right now. Like, it might not even be that I'm upset at you, but just, like, I don't want to feel this uncomfortable experience. And also, like, I'm associating the uncomfortable experience with you. And so then I just, like, didn't do anything, not even try to run from it this time or not feel it. I just, like, kept breathing and, like, really just actually allowing the experience to be there. That was different. Like, I feel like it took a few minutes, but, like, then, like, it felt like it, like, left.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel passive-aggressive anymore.
Yeah.
Or, like, angry. Whereas before... if you would have then came in the room, I would have tried to, like, kind of retreat or distance myself.
That's
and not,
good, yeah.
like, associate or communicate with you. Because I was still feeling hurt or, like, avoidant or, like, not wanting, you know, to, like, tread water that felt unstable. And, like, it was all gone. And, like, I noticed even in you, it felt like there wasn't really anything that you were holding on to. Like, I felt like we were somehow uncommunicated. On, like, a similar page.
Yeah, because I think that's weird, because I had a similar experience, too, in the kitchen. Like, I was over there. I know exactly what you're talking about, because I started breathing. That's actually really weird. So we do things, like, not speaking. And that's why I was thinking, like, you don't need to speak it all the time, but, like, addressing it can also be things like that. I think, actually, that's a good example of how we addressed it. It's funny you went through that whole breathing thing, because I did, too. I just breathed.
And I knew that we had both, like... because, like, then the next interaction we had was, like... so casual. Yeah,
and it was a way, and a lot of things are just energy, and it's so and that's what I'm learning from you too. It's so nice sometimes just not talk about it and just let the energy figure it out. But I guess
But other times it's nice, especially if it's something that, like, has been.
Yeah, and I think...
And we should talk about it, even though it's uncomfortable.
But I'm realizing, like, addressing it also, it doesn't have to be, like, communicating. I think that's what we did. We addressed it.
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable, because we've had so many trials and errors. And, like, what happened with me is, like, after that, in the bathroom, I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't want to be angry at her. I don't want to be mean to her. I don't want to have a hard time with Katya. I want to enjoy this thing, because, we've hung out so many times, and, like, we've been so excited to hang out, and then we're together, and we, like, argue, and it gets weird, and I was thinking, I'm like, I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to, like, be this way. I want to like her. I want to not judge her. And then that's when I was like, okay, well, breathe, and then I, like, calmed down. And, I realized a lot of it was my anger. And I think it's also, like, that's what I mean by addressing your own feelings.
You know, I think you're onto something. Like,
Yeah.
I think, like, yeah, there we both addressed our own feelings.
Yeah.
And then I think what really bugs us is when we don't address our own feelings, where we feel like the other, like, one of us hasn't addressed our own feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still sticking there. So then we're, like, bugged
Yeah.
by that. Yeah.
So it's, I guess it's really
Or,
through...
like, then, like,
Yeah.
maybe we both have an opinion that we're really stuck on,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't, like, maybe for me, like, I don't want to address it to you because I know I'm not going to budge on it, and I assume that you're not going to budge on it, so then,
Yeah.
like, what's the point?
That's
But
what I'm
then
learning the game.
we're both not dealing with the tension that's still within us,
Mm-hmm.
and so then we want to talk about it, and we think there's going to be a solution talking about it,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's not a solution talking about it, but really it's like, we actually are kind of really addressing it and getting a solution because we're finally dealing with it.
I think that's what we're learning.
Which
Just figuring
is
out where you just keep
I'm
going.
like,
Dealing with it, addressing. Like, my whole thing is... Yeah, because I'm the addresser and, like, yeah.
But it's like, it feels so nice afterwards, like, getting
Mhm.
through it. Like, even though we are different and we might still have a different opinion about it,
Mhm.
it's like, oh,
Yeah.
at least it's not like a forbidden, like, thingy, like what wall between us or something.
And that's what I can't stand. So it's nice that I just that's been evolving. And I think also I'm realizing too is learning the right or wrong time to bring things up. Like sometimes it really is just something you let be. And then sometimes it is something you can communicate. And there's times where I'm like, I could comment on this right now, and I had to hold back. I'm like, because that's my issue. I think I comment on things and I don't need to comment on it.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And also wonderful on my side is I'm a lot more getting open with like you actually addressing it and not shying away.
So we're
from
both
that.
we really are evolving. We're both learning. It's hard. It's a hard friendship and it's uncomfortable, but that's how you know it's like the best. Like this is a different friendship than any other friendship.
For sure.
Okay, now.
For sure. And that's these are actually moments that I think back on then afterwards, like when I'm like by myself or away, I'm like, wow, who's my like she really is my closest friend.
Yeah, we really are.
Like no other friendship do I
You're
like,
my learning
okay,
friend.
Like, no other friendship
up.
do I go through this shit
Yeah.
with, but at the same time, like no other friendship do I go through
Yeah, we never really learned. Yeah, and now since we're on the topic of addressing things, there was one thing that like I was like, okay, thinking to myself, I could comment on this about you, but I'm not going to, and I'm going to hold it back, but I'm going to comment on it right now. Why do you say K sometimes as a response?
Oh yeah.
Why do you? And it was irritating me in the moment. I'm like, I could, and I was about to make the comment, and I did something good. I stopped myself.
Okay.
I'm like, that's not necessary. I don't need to comment on it.
Okay.
I don't need to like, but
Uh-huh.
I was thinking like, why does she respond with K? Or like, I'll just tell you something like, oh, I like this makeup product, and this is one of my favorite. You're like, K. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so so like I can say for the most part, it's like one of these things. Either it's like, okay, either it's I actually didn't catch what you said,
Yeah.
but again, I don't want to ask you what, or it's like I don't really know what to respond, but I don't want you to be left unread, so to speak. Like I want you to like I want to have responded to you so you know like I heard you.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't fucking know what to say.
Well, it's like something
So
you don't
I'll
have to think about. It's just
say
like, I like a
K.
makeup product.
So
K?
like it's like that's like my equivalent of saying like thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I was
Or
like,
cool.
yeah.
Like
Maybe change
like,
the K
I
to
don't know.
cool. Maybe just okay. Like,
and also
cool.
my brother does that too. Like we do that. He's just like K.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm not
Like,
expecting
either
it
it's
to-
like K like why are you telling me, or like K that's cool for you, or it's like an awkward like I'm gonna address that I understood you, and
I mean,
if
I-
you have more to
you
say,
don't have
I
to
will
say anything.
listen. But I really don't know how to contribute to this moment or conversation.
Oh,
It's not
Charlotte
like an
Tilbury?
offending
I
thing.
never heard of that brand before. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Okay, cool. You know? Oh, cool. I don't do makeup.
I don't know. It's like that moment of awkwardness within me.
But
It's
it's
like,
K. Like, it can still be a
it's
simple
like,
response.
I don't know. There's like processing internal, so that's the easiest
Not
thing
saying
that
it's
comes
like,
out.
give me an
Like,
overanalyzation
also,
on
to
it.
say something that this might also be a part of it. Like, so I come from a German family, right?
Okay.
Germans
Okay.
are really
That's okay.
not like Americans, where they're like bubbly and talkative and like
Mhm.
things. And it's like some things, it's like it's very more dry. Like it's like
K.
K,
Ooh.
like K.
Yeah.
And so honestly, I think that's also one
I think
thing
not
where it
even
comes
responding
from.
would be
It's not
better.
like we're trying to offend the other or like this or that. It's just like,
okay, well,
like,
I'm getting the
a
solution from this
sugar
is
builder,
maybe
like,
instead of K, it could just be cool. Or
I'll
okay,
try
or just not
to
even
remember
responding.
cool.
If it's something that I'm saying that you just really don't resemble with and don't give a crap about, that's fine, because that happens all the time.
But it's
no,
not like
wait. That happens all the time, and you're like, sometimes you don't even say random things. I'm like, I don't respond. I'm like, I don't know where to go with this. And that's okay. Like, we all have very random things we're just saying, you know? Sometimes, and I realize that, like, sometimes I just, like, say things. But when you respond okay, it's like, what? But if you just didn't respond because you're just not resembling with it, I would just move on. I'm just, like, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I just move on, like, just something else, another topic. Because, you know, when you're with a friend, it's nice just chatting about random things. And sometimes I just chat about something that's just really random. And it's just a thought I had myself.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know. Like, I was just saying, there's a makeup I like. And then if they don't respond, then I'm like, just do my makeup more. And that's all.
That's interesting that you feel that way about it. Because I feel like K is like it leaves it to open up the conversation.
No. K's like, fuck off to me.
Yeah, that's not at all how my experience of it is. Okay.
And I even told you to go on Urban Dictionary.
I remember that now you mentioning it, I remember we actually had that conversation. But see, again, it's like so natural in me. Like, I don't.
So this is
and like this isn't texting. This is like talking.
Yeah. This is a little problem that
it's not different.
Some little shift, just like instead of K, it's okay or cool or whatever, and that's all it is. There's nothing else to it. And now I know you're not like saying that to be like, you know, screw you, and that's it, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a good. I think we came to some resolution on this. So yeah.